Morning, everybody. Sunday morning. Welcome back to Derrieres. Oh my goodness, it's about 50 degrees out here. The sun just came up enough that I could come outside. I need to get feeding all the critters, so I put a little sundress on so I could be cool out here, and I thought, geez, I didn't think it was going to be this cool. Kind of hilarious looking though, because I put socks and tennis shoes on because I didn't want my feet to get wet if there was too much dew out here. But it doesn't look too bad. I got up and got me a cup of that cappuccino I made back in February. That's pretty good stuff. I forgot that I had it. I need to clean the Keurig today, so I decided I'd just have that instead. And I was painting a cabinet yesterday and realized I saw this in there, and I was like, I forgot I had that. So I thought, good deal. I'll have that in the morning, and then I'll clean the Keurig and get it all set back up, and life will be good, right? So anyway, I painted that cabinet I made that holds all my meat jars. The top of it was like one of those butcher block looking ones that it's like a board you can get at Menards. It's, I don't know, 24 inches wide, I think, and they're about an inch thick and 4 foot long. So, but I had to cut like 4 inches off 4 inches of it off so it would fit on the top of that cabinet. So, but it had gotten stained and water had gotten on it, and you know, this, that, and everything else. So I decided I'd just paint it. So I painted it yesterday, and then I painted the desk. And then I have a trunk out here I'm going to paint as well. So I'm thinking about bringing the trunk in and using it for a coffee table. So I think that'd be kind of cute if I had the little cabinet in the front, kitchen painted the same color as my desk, and then the little coffee table the same color. That might not be too bad. Might be overkill. I don't know. We'll see. If it is, then I'll probably repaint the desk, to tell you the truth, because I'd like it to be like almost like a kettle black. But I didn't want to sand it and take the time to do all that. So if I don't like the color on it, then I will sand it. I will do it all. But anyway, I was going through my list. I got my big old fat list here, all my things I got to do. And this is all things that need to be done probably by Wednesday. So got a big day ahead of me today. Got to get the kitchen floors cleaned. Of course, I got to feed all my critters here in a minute when I get done with my coffee. And I'm going to try to get 3 batches, if not 4 batches of canning done today. So that'll be nice. I'm trying to think, I need to get some water from the spring. And my little bird is like talking up a storm in there. He doesn't like it that I'm not talking to him, I guess. What is it? You got something you want to say? I put a swing in there for him, and I've not seen him on it yet, although I know he's using it, because when I come around the corner, it'll be like swinging, moving, but he'll be off on his perch. So I know he's been on it. I just haven't got to see him yet, and I want to see him swing on it. I think I'd like to get a picture. If I ever do get one, I'll put it on here so you guys can see it. But he's just a little parakeet, and he actually is a baby still. So let's see what else I need to do. I need to make some curtains for the kitchen, because the ones I have, of course, came all the way down, and I put the air conditioner in yesterday in the kitchen, which is huge. Oh my gosh, it's 24 inches wide and 30 deep. I couldn't believe it. It was so heavy. It's all I could do. And it was sitting on the porch out there on the floor, and I had to get it up and then get it up on top of that counter that I painted, and then up into the window. And I had to take the outside sash off for the storm windows. So I unscrewed all that and removed it. And this thing just fits in there, like squeezing it in there. Perfect. And I couldn't even jimmy it sideways too much. I had to go straight in. But I had to, like, from the floor to get it up there, I had to put it on something. Then I'd put something else a little higher, and then something a little higher. And then I finally got it on top of that cabinet. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I got another 3 inches before I can get it into the window. You know, because I had it sitting on top of the stool, on top of the cabinet, because I, jimmied it up there. Because the thing's so heavy, I couldn't do it by myself. So anyway, I got it done by myself, though. I did get it done. I was soaking wet when I got done and exhausted, but I got it done. So that was nice. I'm happy because it's supposed to be 90 this week, and I'm not going to be in the house and be hot. I'm just not. I can't stand the heat like that. So, and especially when you go to bed at night, because we're in the A-frame, all the heat rises, and then up there where we sleep, or I sleep, it is so hot that it's unbelievable. So I try to keep the ceiling fan going up there, I got the big, I think it's a 10,000 BTU air conditioner down here, and then I have an 8,000 to go. I have to get up the spiral stairs today to the bedroom window, so got to get that done. Brother. And then, oh yeah, I got my cheese wax. I got some clear cheese wax, and I got some red cheese wax. That came in the mail yesterday from Amazon, so I'm happy about that because I want to make some cheese this next weekend. I was going to make it this weekend, but I just have so many things to do, trying to catch up and get things where I would need them to be, that I decided to just wait until next weekend. But my daughter Raquel had asked me to try Gouda, and I said, nah, because it doesn't sound any good to me, which is funny because I'm not usually like that. But Gouda doesn't sound appetizing at all, right? So I just never tried it because I have tried brie and I didn't like it at all. And I just figured Gouda's probably in the same park as that. And I just never even gave it a shot, which is really funny considering I make cheese and I make a lot of cheese and I make a lot of different kinds of cheeses. But for some reason, I just never had any interest whatsoever in doing the Gouda or even trying it. So she had some and I tried it and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is like the best cheese ever. It's right up there with Munster with me. I love Munster cheese and Havarti. So anyway, I decided I'm going to make some Gouda. I'm going to make a double batch even. I'm going to get 2 kettles going at once so I have enough to give her. So she'll love it. And I don't know if Michelle likes Gouda or not, but I'm sure she probably does. My girls like everything under the sun. I raised them so that, you know, I just put down whatever I'm cooking, put it on the table, and we ate it. And that's how I was raised too. We never were like, I don't want that, Mom, or I didn't like that, or, you know, picky. And we were grateful to have the food, and it's not like we were poor or anything. I mean, but we just didn't do that. We just never did that. Maybe it was being raised, you know, having a big garden and working hard, and, you know, what you get, you're grateful for, and, you know, you just don't question it. You just eat it. So my girls like everything under the sun. I mean, I remember when I was raising them, we used to have sushi night on Wednesdays, and they loved it. We had a little sign we put up, and it's on top of the fridge, and we made, you know, little decorations and stuff in the kitchen, and had a really good time sitting in there. I had a huge, long countertop at that time, and they would sit up on the counter, and we'd all make it together, and they just loved it. So it was really fun. But yeah, my girls, they eat everything. So I'm surprised the good old Mom didn't like even thinking about trying the Gouda. I'm shocked at myself. I'm kind of disappointed in myself even. So anyway, but I love it and I am going to make it. So I got the cheese and I thought I'm going to do it with red, but I'm going to make my own labels for my cheese. So after I wax it in the red, I'm going to put my label on it, and then I'm going to wax it with the clear so you can read the label. So that's what I wanted to do. And then also, that's what I'm going to do for the cheese that I make for Christmas too, for people. That way I can put a label on there, a real nice label, and it'll look nice. So that's my idea anyway. We'll see if it works out, right? Okay, today I've got laundry to do, which I already did one load. And because I got up at 3:33, I mean, I was wide awake at 3:33, and I tried to go back to sleep, but I couldn't. So I got up and got busy. So I got some laundry done, but I need to sweep and mop the kitchen floors. I got to get the air conditioner upstairs. Like I said, I need to paint the desk on the front porch, which I already painted it once, but I have to paint it double, second layer, you know, because it was like a dark kind of magenta color. And so now it's like a light bluish green color. So I need to get a couple coats on there so it doesn't look bad. So I'm going to get that done. I got to go get my water at the spring, clean my kitchen floors. I find my cheese molds because the husband put them someplace and I have no idea where. Well, I was off at Michelle's house. And I don't know where he put them. So anyway, I got to figure that out. I do have a little bit of planting today that I need to do. There's some things that I need to get planted that I have not yet got planted. And I know I've got some pumpkin plants coming from some really good family people. They aren't family, but they are. You know what I mean? Those kind of friends that are just so close to you, they're your family, but they're really not your family. But anyway, they offered me some pumpkin plants, so I am going to take those and put those in as well. But my other squash, I did not even start them yet. So I need to get my yellow squash in and my zucchini in. And then I need to clear the other box and get my lettuces going. So, and if there's any way possible, by the end of June, I'm going to get that greenhouse up if I can. That's important to me. I have all the stuff to do it, and I just want to get it done. And I know I can do it by myself, so I'm going to do it. I am going to get it done. I'm not one for heat, though, so it'll be like I'll be doing this stuff in the morning, because when it gets full sun hot out, I can't handle it. So I'll be getting up, getting feeding done with all the critters, and then getting busy doing that. And hopefully I'll get it done. We'll see. Oh, I got to clean the Hoosier cabinet out, and the door is kind of come apart a little bit there, so I need to get that fixed. And let's see, what else? Oh, I got canning to do, so I need jars I have to get cleaned, and I need to get those washed up and get them in the oven this morning so they can get sanitized, and then I'll be ready to go for that. And oh, I'm going to move all the silverware from one place in the kitchen to another, so I want to get that done today as well. I'm ahead of the schedule there, and I'm going to make myself some popsicles, because I mean, why not, right? So I love to drink those lemon shake-ups, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to make some like lemon shake-up popsicles. So I'm going to make those for myself. And oh, I got to get some stuff ready to go to Goodwill. And oh, I think I'm going to throw a roast on the egg out here and smoke it all day long, and then later put some Korean barbecue sauce on it. And I think that'll be really good. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and I'll have that for supper tonight. But anyway, I've got a bunch of stuff to do, and it's holiday weekend, so I'm by myself, and I just keep myself busy. So I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday weekend. If you do anything special, or you have done anything special, put it in the comments so I can enjoy it too. I like to hear about what everybody's up to, and I know what kind of fun they're having. So anyway, I guess I better get started. Baby boy over there is getting aggravated because he wants some attention, so I'm going to go take care of him, and then get all the critters out here all fed and watered so they're good for the day. And then I might have me another cup of cappuccino before I start my job. So hope you guys have a great day. Bye.